Hi, I'm Whitney Hodges, and today I wanted to share a few must-dos to creating a positive candidate experience. So much goes into an interview before that candidate comes on site that you really want to put your best foot forward. The first tip is pretty basic. Try and be on time and make sure your team is on time. Rescheduling once sometimes is unavoidable, but try very hard not to. It sets up a negative pattern in a candidate's mind. They don't think I'm important, these people are disorganized, etc. So you want to try and avoid that as much as you can. And when they get there, please make sure that your team knows they're coming and that they create a really strong greeting. A firm handshake, a hey, I'm glad you're here, sets the right tone for the day. And third, make sure that the team shares a consistent message and vision. The best buy signs we can get from a candidate is when they call us after the interview and they tell us, wow, I really get where these folks are going. I think I can make an impact. I'm on board. And that usually is not by happenstance. It's because everyone knows what the messaging needs to be. And fourth, try and avoid redundancy in the candidate's day. Interviewing's hard, and if they're meeting with 5 or 6 people, taking a tour of the facility, that's a long day. And if they're asked the same question over and over again, tell me about yourself, what are your strengths, it's hard not to get into rote answers. So you're going to get a much better overall view of that candidate if you make sure that your interview team is asking different questions, and it's going to be just a much better day in general. And five, make sure that you really communicate your interview process. Once we take a person and they tell us that they want to be a candidate, they become a candidate for anybody else who calls them during that time. So if you have a lengthy process, let the candidate know that up front. If there's 3 phone interviews and 2 on-site interviews, make sure they're aware of that so that there aren't any surprises. The longer your interview process takes, the more chance of fall off you have. So think in terms of streamlining that process, and you'll be much more effective. Those are just some basic tips on candidate care and engagement. If you would like more details, you can visit us at RSG Exec Search and see this article in full on our Ask the Recruiter column, or feel free to call us and we'll be able to give you some more advanced tips as well. Thanks so much. Have a great day.